Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather are set to compete in an exhibition match in 2026. They both gave statements to TMZ Sports. Tyson said this fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen. However, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable, and this fight is as unpredictable as it gets. I still can't believe Floyd really wants to do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it, so it's signed and it's happening. In Floyd's statement, he said, "I've been doing this for 30 years, and there hasn't been a single fighter that can tarnish my legacy. You already know that if I am going to do something, it's going to be big and it's going to be legendary. I'm the best in the business of boxing. This exhibition will give the fans what they want."
I'm pretty sure I'd be upset too if I was somebody else. I'd be mad at Mayweather too. How the for 29 years or 30 years you keep getting money like this? I'd be mad too. I'd be hating on Mayweather too. Continue to hate. You know, people only talk about winners. I'm a winner, so continue to talk. See, I'm balling the out. Crocodile phones, Himalayan phone, crocodile bags. It's my life, man. Keep hating. That's bad. The NFL started today. This is my football. My football green. My gloves is green.
Both Caio, Borralho, and Nassourdine Imavov made weight today, and tomorrow's main event is official.
185 pounds for Nassourdine, the sniper, Imavov. $185. 185 pounds for Caio, the natural, Borralho. Our main event is official.
Patricio Pitbull versus Losene Keita is off UFC Paris tomorrow. Keita missed weight by 3 pounds. He released a statement saying, "For the first time in 25 fights, I failed to make weight, and it had to happen on my UFC debut. I wanted to continue, and I would have given everything to make weight, but my body didn't want it. I sincerely apologize to all my fans. I will be back, like every time I fail in life." Patricio Pitbull went off on Keita, and now wants to fight at UFC Rio next month. Pitbull said he said in an interview that he was faster, stronger, younger. "I gave him all the advantages besides allowing this fight to happen here in Paris. He drove 2 hours to get here, so there was no suffering. His weight was low. He got here at 163 just like I did. He had all the advantages and he still didn't make weight, so I wouldn't give him that advantage. At this stage, I don't fight for money anymore. I fight for legacy, and I won't give him this guy that advantage. Unfortunately, the fight won't happen. I'm absolutely sure he didn't try going to the bathtub to cut more. There's plenty of ways to try. He was surrounded by kids. There was no one older to put him in place. Stay there, go make weight." At 9 a.m. he weighed in. He was over, and instead of trying until 11 a.m., which is the limit, he was eating baby food. F you, man. If you want to blame anyone, blame my opponent, Black Panther. He's Fat Panther. I did my part, but my opponent didn't do his. I was called on short notice, traveled, dealt with jet lag, and made weight. My opponent was at home, had 3 more hours to try and chose not to. I really would like to fight on the UFC Rio card. I'll face anyone who makes weight. Alex Pereira is working on his English and was surprised at the difference in spelling between the words bite and fight.
Ó, o Patan aí no inglês, tá sempre no inglês, né, Patan? Sempre tá aprendendo?
How do you say that?
Five.
Ah,
How do you say that?
Caio.
Go fight.
agora escreve fight aí, ô Patan.
Porra!
Ô Patan, tá aí. Espera.
É o mesmo pronúncia, porra.
Como assim? Mas não, porque é isso. Porque é diferente. Não tem explicação, porque é diferente. Patan, porra, tem que ter paciência, cara. Porra, velho. There is no patience.
Zabit Magomedsharipov has the MMA community thinking he may end up returning to the UFC. He posted some training footage to his Instagram. In the caption, he wrote, "6 years have passed, and the hands are still stretching." Daniel Cormier reveals Della Maddalena apologized to him for taking a dig at his commentary. JDM suggested there should be a DC mute button during UFC 319.
A few weeks ago, I was on a show. I was calling a fight, and it said mute DC's mic. And Della Maddalena actually was the one to retweet it. Did you see that? I just texted Far Jack. I go, Jack, wrong, bruh. What's up? Why, Jack? Why? And Della wrote back, the champ. The champ just wrote back, my bad, DC. It was a bad take. Listen, so hats off to the boy Della Maddalena for responding to me when I said that. When I said, yo, Jack, what's up, baby? I've always been respectful. He go, my bad, DC. Bad take.
Islam Makhachev posts footage of him working on his striking as he prepares to challenge Della Maddalena for the welterweight title at UFC 322. Kamaru Usman stated that if Della Maddalena successfully defends the welterweight title against Islam Makhachev, he believes he would be the most logical next opponent for the champion.
If JDM defends and wins defends that title against Islam, who better than to say, okay, let's solidify him as the new generation of champion by taking on the biggest name, the former pound for pound in the division. Of course, me. And listen, and then of course, if Islam wins, pound for pound versus pound for pound fighting, I mean, I'm not really worried here. You know, I've done my job to let them know, because they wanted to see, hey, are you still that guy? Can you still hang with these guys? Can you still do your thing? And I've done that. I've went in and I've showed them that, so I'm not worried.
Renato, Moicano, and Gilbert Burns discuss how Dillon Danis would do in the UFC following his 15-second submission win over Warren Spencer last weekend. Burns praises Dillon's jiu-jitsu, however, he's not so sure about his striking.
His jiu-jitsu is legit. Yeah. He's a high level.
Sport champion, right?
Brown belt, not on the black belt, but high level. Yeah. Even though but he's still a very, very high level jiu-jitsu. But with the fight with Jake Paul, he didn't throw nothing. Logan. With Logan. After that, my opinion is his jiu-jitsu is very high level, very, very good, like UFC level. He can go there. He's gonna sub so many guys. But I want to see a little bit of his striking. And when he has the opportunity to show a little bit, I don't care if he's gonna win. I don't care, but I want to see a little bit. He don't even throw anything, bro. That's like, bro, the guy got no striking. But then you see he's sparring with
Mike Perry. I think he's gotten better, truthfully.
He's sparring with
Poatan, yeah.
You know, like, yeah, he probably, I don't know the level because he didn't see nothing on striking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I assume with his character, he's just gonna be I just don't want to be his matchmaker.
I think the UFC. We saw CM Punk fighting in the UFC.
Terence Crawford says that Cody Garbrandt is the best boxer in the UFC.
Who do you watch in the UFC that you think?
My guy, what's his name?
You seen Taporeus? Cody Garbrandt?
Yeah, he the best. He the best UFC boxer.
Have you seen Taporia? Have you seen his fights recently?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Cody got them hands.
Cody's not, like, I'm not on him, but he's not on the...
But I'm saying, we talking about straight boxing.
Straight boxing?
Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing else. We talking about straight boxing skills. I just think Cody got the best boxing skills, you know, in UFC. That's just my opinion.
Caio made an appearance on the Pound for Pound podcast this week, ahead of his fight against Nassourdine Imavov this weekend at UFC Paris. He shared elements of his game plan and expressed confidence that this fight will not be as competitive as many expect.
What about Nassourdine Imavov do you see and you go, I could exploit?
You're gonna make me put my game plan out here. He's really fast. He just explodes. That's what he did with Adesanya. I will need to be aware of that, positioning myself. The position is gonna make me see a little bit far away.
The winner of this fight is fighting for the title.
Yes, for
like
sure.
There's no if, what's about it.
That's the fight that makes sense. There's no point to be waiting on the #1 contender to go to the belt. I think I'm one of the biggest prospects in the division right now. 16 win streak. All my fights I fought like beasts. Jared Cannonier, he had good fight, but it was an early stoppage, and nobody did what I did to Jared Cannonier. So I'm here in my prime, no injuries, and nobody wants to fight. And finally we got it. He ran away a lot, but now I'm coming to get him on his place, on his down. I'll make this fight not that competitive as I did with all my fights, and I dominated them all.
What you think your map is to that title?
Since my first fight in the UFC, I was saying and putting into the universe that we're gonna be champion by the end of 2025. I still believe in that, and if there's a big card in December, I would definitely like to fight, because I want to turn into reality what I said in my first interview, in my first fight in the UFC. But my map is very clear right now for me. It's this fight with Imavov to be the #1 contender, and after I beat him, there'll be no conversation, and then gonna be for the title. Rematch from Dricos and Kamza. I don't think it's gonna happen, so I'm gonna beat Imavov and I'm gonna be the next. But don't get me wrong, I'm just thinking about Imavov right now. I need to win this fight to go to the belt.
Tom Aspinall confronted Ciryl Gane's coach Fernand Lopez following the UFC 321 press conference. The two have traded words for the past year through interviews, with Aspinall accusing Gane of avoiding him on multiple occasions. Lopez has denied those claims, dismissing Aspinall's comments as whining and calling them annoying. Tom posted footage of the interaction on his socials. The two ultimately talked things out and ended the exchange with a handshake.
No, listen, from our perspective, that's what happened genuinely.
Oh, listen, I swear to God, I'm the agent. And I was asking a journalist from I don't know when you're talking, talk with Enter, talk with Dana. Never there has mentioned your name or any file before Manchester. That's the first time to
but you have to understand, for us, they did mention Cyryl's name before. Maybe not to you, but to us.
Well, no. Mention is like, do you want to fight him? They never even mentioned to me, I swear. Like, I can talk to any one of them.
I believe
so Ciryl was like, this is, I understand.
No,
because this guy looks so cool with me.
I'm always saying,
no, I don't understand what's.
But from my perspective, it's the truth. From your perspective, it might be different.
Okay.
But I'm just saying my truth. I would never make it up and be like, oh, he's a or whatever. I wouldn't do that. I'm saying the truth from our perspective.
No, it makes sense for.
Well, of course, I would. I'm not going to start making up some lies. But from our perspective, we got offered it before Manchester, and then again in Manchester, and that's what I know.
No, don't worry about it. This is like you. You like to fight.
Yeah. We love it. We're going to fight and keep it good.
We need it. I told you we will do it.
Cyryl's a good guy. I wouldn't say it for no reason. Yeah. We're here to fight, man. We're going to fight it, and it's going to be good. But I didn't want you thinking like I just made it up to say something to the media or make it out like you guys look bad. That's genuinely what happened for us. You were just saying the truth.
I believe you get
telling don't choking, the sore neck, tattoos.
And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from BP8165. It says, imagine waking up from a heavy session and you're the president of Ireland. The second one's from Bertle McGirdle. It says, Rampage hasn't talked to his son because he's too immature to know how to. He is a child raising a child. And the final one's from Brethren. It says, Rampage Jackson turning on his son for PR. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.